For two, we were still kind of like fresh. Like we were still getting our ducks in a row. After the situation had panned out the way that it did, I realized to myself, well, it could be worse.
I mean, it was at the beginning of the relationship, talking stage. I didn't know whether or not I could really trust this girl. I loved her. I knew that there was something there, a little spark. But you know, man, there's a lot of 2025, man. 2024 at the time. You know, these females get wicked out here, so I had to stay on my pivot, had to stay on my toes. Not an excuse, it's not right. No, I do not encourage cheating. I do not encourage degeneracy in no type of way, shape, or form. Like, I don't encourage niggas just going around just sleeping with whoever, whatever. But I was not trying to get my heart broke. That's just as simple as that. And she was on the same thing, but see, with her, it wasn't on no. I'm gonna get on another nigga. It was more like I just want to protect my peace, so I get rid of you before I deal with that.
Yeah, and in that moment, you know, normally that light would have clicked in and be like, okay, well, I'm not, this is just too much for me. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not a toxic person. For the most part, I don't want to argue. So I was like, wow, this man's a little bit more worth the effort.
And mind you, I never had any sexual altercation with this other girl that I was just so happy to be dealing with at the time, because I was dealing with her before I met her. But it just so happened to rolled into it. You know, this is a domino effect.
Yeah, things happen. Sometimes it's out of everybody's control. Well, I know how it feels to be insecure and have anxiety.
I had control over all of that. No excuse.
Yeah. But
I was just being a little insecure.
Yeah.
And I slipped up.
And he had enough vulnerability with me to explain that to me. Y'all can call me stupid, but y'all don't really know a man or know how close you are to a man when a man actually like really becomes vulnerable.
Like, y'all, I called the other girl in front of her face.
Like literally, I didn't even ask him to. Like